This is a YouTube-only commercial or advertisement or promo that Coca-Cola did, sort of explaining how you would burn off calories by drinking 1 can of their delicious soda. Let's take a look. Okay, so we actually spliced that, so you didn't get the full thing there, but the full thing is on YouTube. But basically, they're trying to make it seem like it's this fun, cool thing, having to burn off the calories, that it takes 23 minutes of exercise if you're 140 pounds for one little 12-ounce can of Coke. There's something very perverse about this, isn't it?
It reminds me, remember that Saturday Night Live ad for pork? And it was all people exercising and really working hard, like, I do all this so that I can eat pork, you know?
So it's exactly that, except it's real.
Exactly, yeah. The parody has now become the real thing. And this ad is so, well, first of all, Danny Elfman should sue for the slight tweak of the Pee-wee's Big Adventure theme.
Yeah.
But also the idea that, you know, yes, you can, if you bike for 20 minutes, you're entitled to a Coke, despite the fact that a Coke has more sugar than the average adult should consume in an entire day.
It's right. Poison.
Yeah, I mean, that shit is, you know.
And of course, it's high fructose corn syrup.
Exactly.
We don't even get the actual sugar. You have to go to Mexico.
Right, right. And even they apparently are starting to go high fructose now. But so like the whole calorie thing being the end all and be all is, I think, pretty much been established as kind of a myth of dieting. Not that clearly I'm a weight loss expert, but you know, I think that that's very much oversimplifying the thing. And so this ad kind of brings up like, oh, just, you know, get out and work out, and then you get to slug down our sugar.
Yeah. So before we get too deep into the calorie part of it, I mean, doesn't the idea of what they're doing here seem really twisted?
100%. I mean, the marketing tactics that these, you know, junk food companies, you know, use, to me, is completely pervasive, and it drives me crazy. I mean, did you guys read that study that came out last week about how diet soda, you know, helps people lose weight, which was actually a study funded by the American Beverage Association?
Shocking. I'm shocked.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because most studies say that it actually makes you crave sugar, and that it, you know, it converts into benzene in your body, and
or that people go to McDonald's and order a ton of awful food, and then they get a diet soda thinking that that's offsetting it.
Anybody who's interested in this topic should see my friend Laurie David's movie Fed Up. It's a documentary in theaters now. It's all about this, how it's not just, you know, a calorie in versus a calorie out. How these, you know, by drinking a can of soda, it actually spikes your insulin. It prevents you from feeling satiated, you know, so it makes you hungrier. And it's a major player in the obesity epidemic in this country.
Even Coca-Cola's water brand, Dasani, has salt in it.
So are you serious?
Yes,
it's on the label. It's salt is in that shit, so you stay thirsty. It's insane.
Okay, so then what is Coke doing here? What are they really? What are the marketing people saying? Like, they're just saying, we know that people are more health conscious, so we're going to make it seem fun. No, you know, no one's using this actual machine for exercise. I do cardio, not fun. And actually, now that I've been doing it more, it's forced me to cut some of this stuff out of my diet.
If they had that Rube Goldberg thing at a gym, I might consider going to one. You know, if there's a big giant hand going to give me a Coke at the end, I might, you know.
I want that full Pee Wee Herman thing where you do that whole thing just to get the milk in your cereal.
Absolutely, because you know, once that Coke can rolls down all those things, it's going to in your face when you open it. That's the problem.
That is a good point.
I guess they're trying to position Coke as like a reward. Like, there's no better reward for exercise, you know, than a Coke, than a can of Coke, which is absurd.
There's no better reward for exercise than doing something that reverses all the positive effects of exercise.
And does not quench your thirst at all after the exertion you've just gone through to have it in the first place.
And rots your teeth.
Yeah, by the way, a little more info on the average soda drinker consumes about 2.6 glasses each day. So if this was 2.6 cans of Coke, that would mean about an hour of cycling. So this stuff is just not good for you. And when we do all these stories, everyone then attacks me and says, you know, we should have our indulgences and that kind of thing. Yes, I drink some of this stuff too, but we should be more aware of what's going on here, right?
It's a sometimes food, as they say on Sesame Street. You know, it's a sometimes food. You know, if you have like a Coke every couple of weeks, you know, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world for you. But 2.6 a day, that's insane.
Yeah. So final thought on this, should we give Coke any credit then?
No.
They're just being purely evil. I was just trying to play devil's high fructose corn advocate.
Dasani is the least offensive product that they market, but even that's tap water, and we're overpaying for it. So.
Yeah. And it's got salt in it.
And it's got salt in it.
Who doesn't want salty tap water? Okay.